picked a show day. But welcome you to the start of a lot of crazy days ahead of us. I haven't even signed up for the show yet. Oh my god, this is happening. Basically, my peak week starts in
It's game time and I'm up one. Name something I ain't done. Name a body that's my type. Air Jordan, I'll take flight. I'm next level, I'm franchise.
To our winner, Julia Rene.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Prep Diary series. My name is Julia Rene, and I'm an IFBB Wellness Pro, and I want to welcome you to the start of a lot of crazy days ahead of us. So, as you've seen from the title, I have picked a show day. We will go more into detail about that later because this morning I spent so much time, almost not freaking out, but because there's so much that I have to do before that and so much I want to share with you guys. So I'm doubly doing it, doing it for myself and also planning stuff for you guys because I want to share with you. But as you can tell, I'm not waking up at 4:30 in the morning. Right now, it is currently 8:36. And that is because I didn't have to do cardio today. Coach gave me today off cardio, tomorrow off cardio, and I get more calories today, tomorrow, and even more on Saturday, which we'll go into detail more about later and why we're doing this and all that stuff. But let's do a little physique update. I already weighed in, and I'm the lowest that I've been this season. I woke up at about 137. And I didn't have to check in today because I checked in with my coach early yesterday. So I actually weighed myself even after drinking a little bit of water and being awake for a little bit. But I was like, I don't know what to do with myself because I don't have to do cardio. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll start working for the day. So I was working from 6 a.m. till about 8:30. And then I was like, I need to start YouTube. So let's do a physique update. Okay guys, I'm looking at my meal plan right here on my phone. I'm actually gonna write it down and put it on my fridge because that's usually what I do. And today's meal plan is different than normal. So what we're gonna be doing for today and tomorrow is reducing the inflammation from taking out the cardio, increasing calories by a little bit. I'm still gonna go train later today. So the calories are a little higher, but they're very moderate. And then Saturday, we're gonna bump it a little higher. So much like we did in the last What I Eat in a Day, we're going to be doing we're reducing the protein by just a little bit. So right now, I'm doing about 110 grams of egg whites, and we're gonna do 2 whole eggs. And for my carb source, we're going to be doing the Chex Rice cereal. So, a little different than what we normally do, but honestly, I like it. I know these are really bright, but I like having the natural light in. So, it's just weird having, I don't know, there's so much gratitude that I have right now for being able to eat more food and to take the time off of cardio, because you spend so much of your prep going 0 to 100, and then now that we have decided on a show date, we get to kind of pull back, reduce the inflammation, and relax. So that's what I'm going to be doing for these next couple of days, is really focusing on that. I have a lot of appointments that I need to book for mani, pedi, Brazilian, massage, chiropractor, all of those things. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me. But, yeah, so I also need help picking out a suit because I have so many options and I have no idea which one to do. Okay guys, I have my makeup on and I wanted to play a little part of what my coach said because yesterday is when I found out that my peak week starts in a couple of days. Yeah. How many days? Hold on. Basically, my peak week starts in like 3 days. So there's a lot that I have to do. You know, I haven't even signed up for the show yet. Coach still wants to see how my body responds to having these 2 days off of cardio for a little bit of fatigue management and inflammation going down, and then a little bump in calories, and then seeing that really big bump on Saturday that I told you guys about of the higher calories, because it's basically gonna be the same meal plan that you guys saw in that what I eat in a day, the full day. We're gonna do that again on Saturday, and only doing 50 minutes of cardio instead of our hour and 45. So I wanna just kind of play a little part of what Coach said to kind of like explain.
So, pretty much anticipated that we would be here at this point. Your body's, obviously getting to the point you're very lean, and your body's starting to get to a point where you have, additional fatigue, gets inflamed very easily. So this is where we have to just walk the line. We have to listen to the body. We got to push what we need to do, but we need to listen to your body. And so for this week, I made some adjustments to the plan. So when you look in,
and then he goes over the adjustments that I already told you guys about. But basically we had a phone call together, and I was literally driving, and I was like, oh my God, like, okay, like this is happening. And he's basically like, this is the best that you have ever looked. And my fear would be if we pushed your body even more, that it would start going backwards, because obviously, like, whenever you push your body to this level, there is inflammation that happens. Like there's a lot of pain. You guys know that I've been dealing with some of this stuff lately. So that's why he's like, let's just freaking do it and see what happens. So I'm gonna be checking in with him more frequently now. So I'll be checking in with him tomorrow, and you guys will see that as well. Tomorrow morning and Saturday morning with photos and weight. You guys will all see that, so you could see like how this stuff is actually like affecting my body, the look, and the overall like weight. Maybe my weight will go down, the inflammation will go down. So we're getting ready to eat meal number 3, then we're gonna go to the gym and I get more carbs. Almost nailed it perfectly. Right in the mic for a minute and a half. Oats are done, and now I have this teeny tiny little portion of cod. So like I was telling you guys before, when we do these more like refeed days, we usually focus mainly on the carbohydrates and decrease the protein by a little bit. So, okay, I'm gonna cuddle up with my bowl of oats and watch a little bit of Friends, because I don't have much to do today, because it's crazy how just more energy you have, like increasing your calories, and like not doing any cardio. Like that's so much more time that I have freed up. Like it's kind of crazy. Let this sit a little bit before we train. This is the fit for today. It took me so long to figure out what to wear because nothing is fitting properly. Like these are okay. I rolled them down a little bit, but other than that, finding shorts that are fitting me, especially the way that I like them, they're just not. They're like going to my belly button, like all the way up here, and then I'm like having to roll them down because the waistband doesn't. It sounds like a dumb problem to have. I know, but it's like all I do is work out, and I'm like, I need to buy some new clothes. I don't think I ever showed you guys our little like recovery area, but this is Zach's little boxing thing. We have our foam rollers. We need to put a mat right here because the one that we had it leaked. This thing leaked because Zach didn't set it up properly. And this is the cold plunge, so we had to get a new one. But I'm actually, and then we have some red light therapy right here. So Zach in the morning will sit on his little meditation chair and he'll do his red light therapy and this. So I've been adding this in the last couple of days. So I'm gonna set it right now so that it can start getting cold, so that when I get back from my workout, I can do this and the red light therapy. Okay, my loves. For today's workout, I started with a gluteator for 3 sets of 12. And it's honestly crazy because the last video, when I trained legs, I was struggling even to get like the lightest weight up. And today, the first workout already feels way better because of the extra calories. So next, I'm going to move to the Smith machine for curtsy lunges. I did 3 sets of 10 on each leg here, really focusing on using my working leg to bring myself back up. And watching this video back, I can see my glute tie in and I'm so happy. And then after that, we're gonna move into the hip thrusts on the Smith machine for 3 sets of 12. I started pretty light because I really wanted to test where my strength is at, because last week it wasn't very good. And I was able to move up to 2 plates on each side, which is crazy because I really couldn't do that last week at all. I was so proud. And then after the hip thrust, we're going to do 3 sets of 12 to 15 sumo squats on the belt squat. So last week I did this and I had forgotten how much I really loved it. So I make sure to keep my butt really low and focus on a smaller range of motion, making sure that my glutes are feeling it more than my quads. So I have my feet wide and my toes pointed out. Lastly, we did my favorite superset, which is the leg curl machine and the tie-in RDLs. So for the leg curls, I did a 3-second negative for 12 reps. And then right after that, we're going to move into the RDLs, and I have it elevated so that I have more range of motion for about 15 to 20 reps. Rested 2 minutes, and we're gonna do 3 sets total. After that, I didn't have to do cardio because I don't have cardio today. So I moved into the posing room and I was checking my physique out, doing some of my poses and like looking back at the footage. And I was definitely like overanalyzing my body, and it was getting really annoying. Okay guys, turn the air down a little bit. So I was doing my posing and I was realizing that I was being super hard on myself. So I was like, okay, I have to just stop and I have to like remove myself from the situation, because if you ever have struggled with body dysmorphia, I know a lot of you have told me that you do, but I haven't this entire prep, which has been great. But I think the first time that I did was like right there in that posing room, you know? I was like, I kept doing my poses over and over and like double checking the footage, because like at this point, of course, like I want to be the best that I can be, you know? And there's a level of detail that needs to be seen in my body in order for me to do very well. So, you know, there's a balance between like genuinely critiquing your physique and then you're just like beating yourself up. There's a big difference. So I started noticing that I just kept doing that over and over. And I was like, okay, that means I need to remove myself. I need to stop body checking, because I have the best physique that I have ever had. And we grew my glutes so much since I last competed. It is crazy. I was looking at like before and afters, and I'm so proud of the physique. So I just had to keep reminding myself that. So whenever you do struggle with like body dysmorphia and you just can't see your body realistically, I've struggled with that all different weights, even being like my leanest, being my heaviest, being, you know, moderate, like in between those two weights. It happens to the best of us. So when you do that, just stop body checking. If you're over analyzing, stop, just notice it, recognize it, and then remove yourself from the situation. And when you start picking at yourself, shift it. Either shift it to something that you love about your body. You know, if you're not particularly liking a certain area, don't focus on that area. Focus on the things that you love about your physique, and the things that it does for you every single day. So we're gonna go home. I'm feeling very inflamed. I just like every time that I train legs now, I feel like my body is just swelling up. So I'm gonna go do the cold plunge and sit with the red light therapy for quite some time, because I could just tell that my body is like getting ready to be like, you need a break, which is good because I had 2 days off cardio. So this is good. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. So it's Friday, and today is going to be my second day of my moderate increase in calories, and then Saturday will be the higher calories. So I wanted to show you guys what my physique is looking like, and we'll do a side-by-side from yesterday morning to this morning. Yesterday I was 137.1, and this morning I was 138.3 with the more food, no cardio. So I'm gonna do a little physique update. Okay, so like I told you guys yesterday, I'm gonna be checking in more frequently with my coach. So I just sent him photos and weight, and then tomorrow I will do the same thing. So I'm gonna wait until he answers back and I'll tell you guys. And then next we need to pick a suit color. I need y'all's help. So I'm gonna try them all on and we're gonna pick one together. Okay guys, we have all the suit colors that I have not worn yet laid out. So we have 5 different options. I think you've seen this one before. The lavender. We have the more like royal blue. We have a pink. We have a red, which is like kind of phoenixy. It's like dark and there's a little bit of yellow. And then we have an orange one. So I'm gonna try them all on, and I want you guys to let me know which one you think looks the best on me. Okay. So first we have the red one. I wanted to try and get as much natural light as we can. So this is what it looks like close up. You see that there is a little bit of like yellow and orange in it as well. So let me know what y'all think about this one. Okay guys, this is the pink one. So as you can see that there's like light pink in there. We have some reds and some purple jewels. The middle is different as well. The other one had like a square, so the attachments are different. So tell me what you guys think about this color. I was so surprised by this color. I didn't think I was going to like it, but pink is now my favorite color. Okay, next we have this one. So this one has that little square center, and the colors on the jewels, I honestly was not expecting to like this one this much. It's looking more dark purple than blue. I actually really like the way that I look in this color. I didn't think that I was gonna like it, but let me know what y'all think. Is this the one? Now we have the true orange one. So under is like a neon color for the base. And then we have like some white, some orange, and you can just see how pretty it reflects. So we have also this little thing in the middle. And the last option, which is the lavender one. This was giving me butterfly vibe. So it's a little darker on the edge, and then it goes into a lighter purple. Okay guys, so those are all of the suit colors. I thought I had a good idea of what I wanted to wear, and after seeing them all, now I'm more confused. So comment down below what color you think looks the best on me, and I'll like compile all of the comments and we'll pick one. So my show date is going to be September 7th. When you guys are seeing this video, I'm already going to be a couple days out from my show, but don't worry, because I'm going to keep you posted in the YouTube community about if there's like a live feed. So make sure that you also follow my Instagram. I'll pop it up right here because I can do live stuff of me like there backstage, because when I film for YouTube, I need to get it edited. It takes a little bit. So make sure you're there. And also, I'm thinking about doing 3 videos a week for just this month because there's so much happening in such a short amount of time. So comment down below if that's something that you would be interested in, because I'm thinking of doing my posting schedule as being Monday, Thursday, and adding one on Saturday at 12 p.m. CST like I normally do. So I need your help. Comment all these things down below. I read all the comments and answer as many as I possibly can. So I'm so excited. I love you all so much, and you are more powerful than you think. Bye.